Yes, we've discussed that. But now, if we say, all right, that division is an illusion, perhaps, now then...
no, not perhaps.
No, let's say it is. It's an illusion, all right, now, although it is not obvious when a person first looks at it.
Of course.
Now then, and we say mind, not only, in reality, even brain is not divided, because we're saying that we're all not only basically similar, but really connected, right? And then we say beyond all that is mind, which has no division at all.
It is unconditioned.
Yes, it would almost seem to imply then that insofar as a person feels he is a separate being, he has very little contact with mind, right?
Absolutely, quite right. That's
you say has no mind.
That's why it's very important to understand. Not the mind, but my conditioning. Mm-hmm. Then whether that my conditioning, human conditioning, can ever be dissolved. That's the real issue.
Yes. I think that, still the mind, we won't call it the mind, but a human being considers always what is the meaning. See, I think we want to understand the meaning of what is being said. You see, that we have a mind that is universal, that is in some kind of space, you say. Or is it its own space?
It is not in me or in my brain.
But it has a space.
It lives in space.
It lives in a space, right?
And silence.
And silence, but it's the space of the mind, right? It's not a space like this space.
No, no. And that's why we said space is not invented by thought.
Yes. Now, is it possible then to perceive this space when the mind is silent? Or to be in contact with it?
Not perceive.
And when the brain is.
Let's see. You're asking a question whether the mind can be perceived by the brain.
Or at least somehow be aware, an awareness or a sense.
Yes. And we are saying yes, through meditation. You may not like to use that word.
Well, I don't mind.
I think it is possible to bring about, she said that's the difficulty. When we use the word meditation, it's generally understood there is always a meditator meditating. Meditation is really an unconscious process. It's not a conscious process.
Well, and how are you able to say that meditation takes place then if it's unconscious?
It is taking place when the brain is quiet.
Well, you mean by consciousness all the movement of thought?
Yes, movement of thought.
With feeling, desire, will, and all that goes with it, right? But there's a kind of awareness still, isn't there?
Oh, yes.
Yes, you see...
it depends what you call awareness.
Yes.
Awareness of what?
I don't... possibly awareness of something deeper, I don't know.
See, again, when we use the word deeper, it's a measurement. I know, I won't use...
Well, let's not use that, but let's say that some kind of... The brain is not... See, there's a kind of unconsciousness which you're simply not aware of at all. A person may be unconscious of some of his, his problems, his conflicts.
Let's go at it. Let's go. If I do something consciously, it's the activity of thought.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, it's thought reflecting on itself.
It's the activity of thought. Now, if I consciously meditate, practice, do all this kind of what I call nonsense, then you are making the brain conform to another series of patterns.
Yes, it's more becoming. It's
more of becoming. That's right.
Yes, you're trying to become better.
There is no illumination by becoming. You can't be illumined, if I can use that word, by saying I'm going to be a chief.
Yes, but now it seems very difficult to communicate, suppose, something which is not conscious, you see.
That's the difficulty.
But it's not just being knocked out, or a person is unconscious if he's knocked out too, but you don't mean that.
No.
Or under anesthetic, or...
No, let's put it that way. Conscious meditation, conscious activity to control thought, to free oneself from conditioning, is not freedom.
Yes, I think that's clear, but now it becomes very unclear how to communicate what else. You see that?
Wait a minute. How can I tell? You want to tell me what lies beyond thought?
Or when thought is silent.
Right, silent. What words would you use?
Well, I suggested the word awareness. Or what about the word attention? I don't know.
Attention is better for me.
Yes.
Would you say attention? In attention, there is no center as the me.
Well, in the kind of attention you're discussing, I mean, there is a kind, which is the usual kind, where we pay attention because of what interests me, right?
Attention is not concentration.
Yeah, that is concentration. But
yeah.
Now, we're saying we're discussing a kind of attention without this me present, which
That's right.
Which is not the activity of the conditioning.
Not the activity of thought.
Yeah.
In attention, the thought has no place.
Yes, but could we say more? What do we mean by attention? Now, would the derivation of the word be of any use? It means stretching the mind towards something.
I know.
Would that help?
No. Would it help if we say concentration is not attention? Right? Effort is not attention. When I make effort to attend, it's not attention. Attention can only come into being when the self is not.
Yes, but that is going to get us in a circle, because we're saying we're starting when the self is. So here's a person who say meditation is necessary. He begins with the self. He says, I'm there.
No, I use the word carefully. Meditation means measure.
Yes.
As long as there is measurement, which is becoming, there is no meditation.
Yes.
Let's put it that way.
Well, we can discuss when there is not meditation.
That's it. Through negation, the other is.
If we succeed in negating the whole activity of what is not meditation, you say meditation will be there.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But that which is not meditation, but which we think is meditation.
Yes, that's right. That's very clear. As long as there is measurement, which is the becoming, which is the process of thought, meditation or silence cannot be.